So for those of you who are unable to see me recite my poetry for open mic, I decided to shoot this short video so that you may see me perform. The first poem I'm going to recite is from a book that I had recently published, entitled I Walk Alone at Night. This is called Girlfriend Poem. Her eyes, when they turn toward me, ignite like candelabras, enchanting me with their warmth and passion, in a way the winter sun never could. You have given me an Indian summer I can hold in my arms. Your smile opens portals inside me I thought had chilled solid. They burst open, shooting flames of desire, melting away all thoughts of loneliness. Thoughts of love and confidence buzz like fireflies in their wake. Your embrace, your kiss, heals the scars deep down I never thought would stop freezing over. Whereas once I was empty and cold, you used your blowtorch, your charm, to help create a masterpiece within. You imbue my heart like the heat of a hot air balloon. You lift me up as high as I will go. Some would give you the world. To some, you are the world. I believe you deserve as many stars as you can reach from out of the universe. To me, you are the universe. This next one is more recent. It's entitled Blueberries and Butterflies. Groping for words in a dark room, the way a lunatic gropes for blueberries and butterflies along a padded wall. I must be patient and not be entirely opposed to waiting for all things eventual to become instantaneous, an array of fireworks. Blueberries and butterflies needn't be patient, because they simply are. When will I master the craft of letting myself simply be? In a world that's rough, runs on motion, and the will to do, will I ever learn? This next one is called Hazelnuts Cafe. Welcome to Hazelnuts Cafe. We've been around a while, as you can see. The tables and bar are made of the finest oak. Lanterns imbued with orange blazing light, like that of a salt lamp, hang down from the ceiling. Those, along with hazelnut-scented candles, gentle music playing from the speakers, steam lifting up out of our mugs, and spirits born of deliciousness in the making, all contribute a timeless ambiance to our comfortable cafe. Our staff, both ladies and gents, are all dressed in tuxedos like butlers. Let us greet you with a heartfelt hello as when you walk through the door. Let us take your coat and umbrella and hang them up in a quaint little walk-in closet over here in the corner. We treat our customers as we treat our coffee, like an old friend. A friend we haven't seen in some time, who has graced us with their presence and has many stories to share. You may choose from our eclectic array of roasts. Think of it as a tour around the world. We have samples from Kenya, Zimbabwe, Nicaragua, Tanzania, and many others, both hot or iced. We also have the classic Mocha Java, Folgers, and French roasts. Yes, of course we do. So what can we brew for you today, my friend? This next one is called Different Circles. My heart bursts forth like a cannon loaded with stupendous empathy. Unbidden, unexpected, and unwelcome by those whose emotions, much like streams rushing through parallel channels, travel in different circles, circles only they share. Soulful circles of fire, bound by flames and brimstone. The elements of promise, the promise of passion. Ought I to be denied a friendly spark? Ought I to be dismissed because my empathy breathes a little hotter than most? A little louder? Steaming up the mirror? I am different, you see. My eyesight stymied by a shadow, lurking deep within the core of my iris. An abominable shadow, a shadow that should not be, blinding me not just to the shapes and textures of organic objects, but signals both obvious and obdurate as well. You peer deep inside me, deep into my soul, whenever you talk to me. That must be your way. But what do you see there? A complex arrangement of wires and cords entangled in the grip of a boa constrictor? An arrangement you're not accustomed to seeing? An anomaly of a human being? Of the soul? I don't doubt it, seeing as how I am still wandering amid the mists of an imbalance and all its side effects. My question remains, what do you see? Can you tell a person apart from their iniquities, their eccentricities, their shortcomings? They may be symptoms of a condition scarcely shared by others. Rest assured, his heart is as pure as the dove's feathers are white. With my proclamation emblazoned for all to see, might peace and redemption be forged? Will you forgive me if I apologize for any misunderstanding, any ripple I may have caused? Will you accept me into your circle? Will you bring me into the fold as a friend? This next one is called The Art of Jibber Jabber. I assure you that there is an art to this so-called jibber jabber, just as it jibs and jabs back and forth from mouth to mouth between stuttering Sues and Stevens in streams of silly syllables and nonsensical soliloquies to solidify whatever is the matter. For there is a matter to be told in spouts and smatters of old, through a litany of lies, of chortles and curses, with complex rhythms and cadences, as free-flowing as the boughs of consciousness. Amid a flurry of consonants both frenetic and non-frenetic, among specific company and in certain circles. So I assure you that there is an art to this so-called jibber-jabber, as it jibs and jabs back and forth from mouth to mouth, albeit junk or jive. It is surely not without its wit or colorful craft. This one's called Antidote. You have tasted bitter bites of shock, of heartache and loneliness, as though they were cookies tainted with poison. Still, your smile, a smile as sweet as wine, as red as an apple, is your greatest antidote. You have choked on abandonment and loss, as though they were berries clogging your windpipe. Your cheeks turn purple while you sputter and gasp for air. Still, your resilience, your inner strength are greater than ever. They are your greatest antidote. You have slept on a bed composed of concrete in a dingy alleyway, amidst a rampant virus and roaming strangers. Still, your belief in more humane conditions lying ahead, as well as your willingness to believe in yourself and your ability to arise from the ashes, is your greatest antidote. You have suffered. You have suffered the thorns of false love, while they prickled your heart and dug their way into your core. Still, it is the way you love yourself, and the knowledge that the universe must hurt you and challenge you before giving you what you desire most when you least expect it. They are your greatest antidotes. This last one that I will leave you with is called Memory of You. Being alone while myriad thoughts converge into my brain at once, the memory of you and your simple pleasures and purity help soothe my sanity. Rather than the ticking of the clock to mark the passage of time, I listen to raindrops, thousands of them, striking the ground with rhythm and rapidity as though conveying their own message through the art of sound. Sometimes I think I hear you whispering through the shadows, through the showers, even through the willows. Your words float like feathers amidst the moisture and slippery balm. They echo inside me with the ease of song. They are the whispers you spoke to me all those years ago, when our hearts collided, two stars lost to a supernova. The memory of you has chilled me all the way down to my soul whenever I find myself drenched in the swarm of lukewarm tears, shed out of nostalgia, and all the ghosts that rattle in its surreal mists. A nostalgia of a love once so sublime, may the memory of you never fade and never vanish. Your essence is too potent, too pure, ever to be forgotten. You are more than a memory, for you are love. You are love. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time.